Does Ruben know he's muted?
Yes,
Yeah,
Ruben's not home yet.
Okay.
He's going to be a bit before he's actually home. He said it might be longer, but we can start because we can at least, he can interact and at least tell us what to do.
All right. Last you left off, you went on to Grand Quest. You were given the option of politics, facing down a mythic monster, or tackling a dungeon. After a minor bit of discussion, you guys decided that a dungeon would be the best choice. So you set off for a dungeon. It didn't really have a name. You guys saw a name on the map, but that's not its actual name. But for now, I guess your affiliation is the Shifting Dungeon.
The Shifting Dungeon.
That's what it's called.
And the Shifting Sands.
Except they're not called the Shifting Sands either.
Um,
No, that was, again, all your party's assumption. And I should have disclosed the name of the desert because technically it is on your map. I just keep forgetting that's hidden. You guys, it is called the Desert of Impossible Dreams.
I don't like that. That's scary.
Yeah. And speaking of which, you guys made a decent amount of travel across said desert after having a brilliant way to get yourselves to Newark via teleportation. And being the first party in 3 campaigns across 2 different parties to realize, hey, can we pay someone to teleport us? I would just like to remind you, that is 6 campaigns now.
Well,
technically.
Often, in our defense, in those campaigns, very often we have an idiot to teleport us, usually. And again, usually that teleportation goes terribly.
Or what for?
But you found out the deserts suck. A ongoing theme in many of our campaigns. And it's not even the worst of it. You guys only found out part 1 to that. And that's primarily because you guys were smart and didn't stop to deal with exhaustion and things like that. You waited till you were at the dungeon to do that. Upon entering the dungeon, you found out that this is a time-based event. Just a quick rereading of the rules. You guys can go look at them yourself later if you want to, because they are in your notes. But just to reiterate, the first rule does not always apply, but in some rooms there is a penalty for casting spells. It will be steep and non-diminishable. Second rule was once you enter the dungeon, you cannot leave until you reach the 10th floor. Third rule was some rooms will allow you to rest, others will give you no respite, which you guys have already found one room that does. Fourth, be prepared for both feats of brawn and brain. And 5, this is a timed dungeon. If you do not exit before time expires, you will be trapped in said dungeon. And to wit, you guys agreed to these terms and conditions, so to speak, and made your way through, and you fought through basically 3 rooms. You fought.
And they got teleported to the first.
Yeah. So technically, you've been through 5 rooms. Because there's the beginning room, the room you rested in, the first fight room, and the first puzzle room. So 4 rooms, sorry. And
is it floor or
that's how I'm counting them, yes. But it's for you, it's linear progression. It's not like you've gone upstairs or downstairs, or at least not that you can tell. You enter a door, and then when you go through said door, it's just the next room. So it's not like there are any staircases or holes in the floor, elevators. It's just, it seems to be transitionary from one door to the next.
okay?
Let's see here. Northern Desert is where this would be. And you were in this one. Give me a second to populate it. You guys are what, level 4 now?
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
We're all at 2,872 experience, I believe, unless is that the case for everybody else? Yep. Cool. Oh,
He didn't like your statement. He wanted plausible deniability there.
I see. He's secretly hoarding more, but with the private sessions you guys are giving him, I see how it is.
He ain't getting no private sessions. He has money because he has chosen to be a legacy character. And you weren't here for the first part of it, but he did not have access to that money for a little bit. He got arrested twice for fraud, identity theft. That's what it was.
Yeah, when you go to witness protection program and then you go back to the bank doesn't believe that's who you are.
Now, I know the token looks one way. That is not exactly what you see.
Oh, do go on. Are you telling me Riven isn't a massive lizard man? A massive
Oh no, I'm talking about what you're about to see.
I see. Okay, never mind. I will shut up.
It is not. They are not red wizards of Thay. And in fact, as you guys walk through the door, there appears to be a group of 16 humanoid-like elves who are wearing robes of like pure black with an overlay of gold that seems to be both clockwork and like hourglasses.
Really dark in here, huh?
Gee, I wonder why.
My aura is only supposed to be 10 feet, 15, 25 feet. Is my aura causing the whole?
It is set to 25 feet. I don't know why it's not. No, it's a little over 25, but because that would be 25 right there.
I think it's give or take depending on where you are in the circle.
Yeah, that might be true. Anyway, they all turn to you. And strangely enough, you notice that none of them have mouths.
Oh, well, that's nightmare fuel.
It's like they have the standard face and the eyes, but where their mouth is just a flap of skin, basically.
So like what what the witch did to Black Bolt.
Yes, exactly. They do not look happy to see you.
How unhappy do they seem to see us?
They start swaying back and forth.
Are they mildly annoyed, or are they infuriated?
Hate seems to fill their hearts.
Okay.
Oh, great dungeon rules of this room.
To leave, one must win the combat. So, I mean, if you're ready, you can roll initiative.
19. Our advantage worked this time.
Good. At least Kit is not nearly as complicated as Valva is. I can play Kit. Valva, I'm going to leave in a pocket dimension.
That makes sense.
I don't want to be the mathematics meme every time I need to play it and play his character.
Especially if the first round you're like, I'm not gonna edit a character. I'm not gonna edit a character.
Sometimes I look back at Yuki's character sheet and I'm like, how the fuck would I even play this?
Oh no, I should hand you Ares' current character. He plays with a deck of cards, and depending on what he draws, does a specific thing, which changes based upon the suit and the outcome. So if it's a normal number, it does this. If it's a Jack, Queen, King, or Ace, it does this. And some of them make you draw again, which means you have to do this mathematics all over again. It literally does feel like the math meme. Like you're looking at it just like, okay. I mean, I understand that if it's your character, you probably have some sort of cheat sheet or shortcut. Okay. Kit doesn't have anything for special advantage initiative. Riven doesn't have anything special advantage initiative. Oh yeah, he chickened out on us. That's right. Rolling for NPCs. So I have to play 2 people. We need to hurry up and get Jim and I up higher, Griff. But all that is moot because Vondar goes first.
As part of rolling initiative, I can use my reaction to make a
Correct.
single weapon attack.
Correct, I remember that. Go ahead.
Now the Czar's aura is in between me and the wizard, so he cannot see me.
Correct.
I'm helping.
Much was that? I
Rata.
don't think I can shield a crit.
22 damage. And then on my turn, I will cast Hex. Right.
I forgot to
Oh,
mention
that
one of
light.
them's wearing a glowy shirt.
And then I'm going to attack. Okay.
Which one's glowing?
The one he's shooting.
Oh, cool. You targeted the right one. You would still have advantage on that. Do you want a crit fish?
Oh, yeah, I'll just roll a d20. No. And then I might as well. Oh, game paused.
Oh,
Can't
sorry.
move.
There you go.
I'm just gonna step into Czar's aura for now, and then my turn.
I'm probably moving.
I know.
But he is safe until you do.
Ish.
Does he have the special dark vision? Does anyone remember?
He does from
Yes.
his spider. He got rid of the invocation, but he does from the feet he picked up at.
Oh, right. Okay.
He
So
has the devil sight up to his normal 60 foot. So he doesn't have what Bondar has, but he has 60 foot of.
I think unless this is special, Devil Sight goes out to 120.
This is literally, it gives him see through magical darkness up to his normal dark vision.
Okay.
It is a player made feat, so it
Okay.
was
Cool. I was thinking the
worded
Warlock
weird.
invocation.
Yeah, nope. He got rid of that for like cantrips and stuff.
make
Or,
sure
like,
those of you who have
ritual.
special sights, to in your senses put down like Vondar, put devil sight in your special thing so I know, because that just, even if it's not devil sight, that tells me what I'm supposed to be doing with it.
Weird question. If you could see into the ethereal plane, could you see through the darkness?
No, actually, apparently not. I had to look that up once, and apparently they are still two separate things, and this darkness exists in the ethereal plane,
Good to know, because
which
that
is
might
even
be-
scarier.
At least they'll know where I am.
So Kit will fire at the same one because it looks really hurt. And Kit remembers the last time they had to deal with people wearing weird robes. And it doesn't matter how much damage they do. So that one is defeated. I'm just going to leave it there because the body actually would stay. There. One with skull is dead. And okay, so you have that. And interesting. Interesting. All right. That's the end of that one. Kit's turn. It is the tricky wizard's turn. This one is going to start kind of reaching a hand out, touching its robe, and its robe is going to start shining brightly. I don't know why there's a deck save built into that.
If it's the cantrip light, because sometimes people don't want you casting light on them.
Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense.
Does that affect my aura?
Yes. Not your inner aura, but your outer aura.
So, like, as this creature moves forward, whatever this light touches, this extra darkness out here, just like sizzles and folds back until there's like a concave of wherever their light is putting in here.
Yeah, we just can't. Our engine is not smart enough to know how to do that.
I see it.
This one starts moving its hands, holding up a small crystal out of its hand.
Oh, that's fun.
As a giant cylindrical beam of cold comes at you, almost in a cone shape.
Almost a cone of cold, if you will.
No, why would it be cone of cold?
Fucking hell. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's try it. I'm somehow still alive.
Because that was actually it was an okay roll for. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great, but it was an okay roll for damage, I guess.
So my zealous thing kicks in a little bit and absorbs 10 of that points. I will, unless I get that healed, it will hit me at the end of my turn.
Okay. That is the end of his turn, Zara.
No, I think that's just going to hit me at the end of my turn. Because even if I heal now, here's a question. If I heal over my normal hit points, I'm still going to take that 10, right? At the end of my turn. Oh, tricksy. Well, we're starting out with an aura.
I hate that I can't see you in this, Zara. Looks like only a few succeeded. Damn it, you killed the one I didn't want you to kill. Where did it go? their body back where I had it. They were like, what, right here? Yeah. Alright, continue.
So as that zaps, I get buffed. Then my other AoE hits, which is only going to hit people within 40. I have to adjust that. So 1 sec. It's not attacking them, bastard. Oh, it did. Okay. When my AoE increased, I forgot to go in and actually increase it in there, so I have to change that. Ooh, 1 point of heal. You guys are so welcome. So then 30 feet of movement. I will have to double move to get to there. And I'm going to get rid of all my AoEs, and that is my turn. Did I kill someone? You said I killed someone?
No, I fixed it.
Okay, so no one, yeah, I just injured a bunch of people. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want you. You killed the one who was wearing shiny robes, quote unquote, even though he was already dead. So I just had to bring him back. And you said in your turn?
Yep, I'm just giving myself some temporary hit points and then zapping myself for 10 at the end. Ow!
This guy's gonna make an intelligence check.
Because my aura is pretty much the outside is gone because that guy is surrounding me, right?
Yep. No, we won't do that. Using his greater intellect, he is going to do mathematics. Throw a fireball right there. He still hits a few of his friends.
How do I do?
You failed. Like, drastically. I'm sorry to tell you.
My biscuits.
Did you say my biscuits? Man, you're really trying to encourage that dad joke counter, aren't you? And his turn. Let's see what the same guy can do.
My safety resolve is going to take 10 of that, so I'm just going to give 10 back to the temporary.
Okay. This guy's going to do roughly the same thing.
Son of a... He killed the guys I was going to attack.
It's the end of his turn. He's just going to fire a cone straight ahead.
Well, I guess I don't get to play D&D today.
This one's going to cast a spell. And Zara, you're going to start feeling really cold things start hitting you from the sky.
I'm the tank. I'm not doing so good.
Yes, so unfortunately, since you failed, you are under the... you take the full amount of damage for, whatever. And then, since you are in its area, it is considered difficult terrain to move.
Gotcha.
Because this is the Ice Storm spell.
This jerky has counterspell. Revan does.
Unfortunately, Riven can't counterspell because there's nothing to counter off of. Not that Riven was here for it, but you remember when I said they don't have mouths?
You can counter off of somatic components.
They have subtle spell.
Okay, then I'll go.
All of them have subtle spell. Yes, you are correct. I've had that argument with someone before because someone told me it was only verbal. No, it's if you see the material, if you see the somatic, if you see the verbal, anything that would indicate to your character that they're casting a spell, and you know it's for a spell, you could use counterspell.
Fun fact: no spell in D&D 5e has a material component by itself. It's always paired with another verbal or somatic component.
Well, that's correct.
Just GWiz information.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. And also, I might point out that that's vanilla doesn't.
Correct.
There is a book of 1,000 spells where if there isn't one that isn't just material, I would be surprised.
But even if you're using subtle spell, if you see them waving around a material component, you could counter them.
No. So the specifics of subtle spells specifically say that it can't be counterspelled.
But in any other scenario, you were correct.
My ass, I have a PhD right here. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm stupid.
You just don't cast any verbal somatic components.
Yeah, I thought it specifically said that you can't counterspell it. Let's look at the counterspell. Spell.
That is the end of his turn.
I'm sure we haven't just been assuming this for the longest time. Like this is a known thing that this does. A known interaction.
He is actually not smart enough, so he is going to cast another spell.
I actually think Gray is correct because hypothetically, if you were just waving around a material component, yeah, if the counterspell would, yeah, okay, no, never mind. I understand what he's saying. If you subtle spelled, you don't need to use the material component in the first place. But if it was a spell that only required a material component, you could still subtle spell, or you could still counterspell it unless it was subtle spell. I'm stupid. Okay, cool.
One's gonna make an intelligence.
My
Also
apologies for
didn't
doubting
have
you. You were smarter than I was.
Yes, to answer your question, Ribbon. It seems like after they've casted a spell, something is affecting them. This one is not smart enough. So he's also just going to cast the same spell. They aren't very original. Basile! Are you dead or are you... Death saving throw.
No D&D for me today.
To be fair, you can blame it on Czar. 17 to 6 success.
Yep. Alright.
What? I healed him one.
Yes, but you're the thing that everybody's aiming for.
I'll be right back.
Just because my AoEs are big doesn't mean they do a lot.
No, but they can't do what they want to do to you. Riven. It is your turn. So I guess tell me what you would like to do, and I will maneuver.
No. No intelligence checks for you.
No, I'm just gonna tell you flat out. There's no check you could make that would help you with that. Fairly. Sure. And let's see. This will also get Czar, so it'll be perfect to throw. Oh, damn it. All right, fine. I'll move it one to the right or one to the left. But you know, if you target Czar, then you get them all.
Technically, you can't see him.
No, but but you guys understand how his power works. It's not hard for high intelligence people to understand that a giant ball of moving blackness is centered on somebody. We'll say right there. Roll. Yikes.
Did he kill one?
No, surprisingly. But that means I need to make it. What do you mean there's no actor? Okay, whatever. His invisibility is maintained.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh wait, hang on. Remind me, because I'm drawing a blank. When it comes to concentration, it's half the damage or 10,
damage.
whichever's higher, or which one's ever.
Correct. But whichever. one's higher.
32 would be 16. Yes, so he's still good. That may not be the case for everybody. What the fuck?
They're all critting. At least they're critting on that and not their saves.
If I get a third one. Okay, there we go. So I just need to exit, open you up, go into effects and disable invisibility, concentration, because you guys took out his concentration. Because even though he was one of the ones who saved for half, he rolled a 3. Anything else, Riven? Not that you could see. Well, technically, I mean, you got healed for 1 point, but you have full life, so healing in vain. All right. You heard him. He said, "Move away." Red Wizard, but they're not Red Wizard. They just use the same stat block.
Yeah. So who's they more afraid of? Me, which did a little bit, or that guy way down there?
Don't worry.
I'm just trying to live to my turn so I can do a D6 healing.
Can this make it there? Nope. so we wouldn't cast that. So instead, he casts the other one. Up to 150 feet away. Riven, you are making a dexterity saving throw. Correct.
I bet.
As they drop a fireball on you, Riven. Do you have magical resistance or anything like that? Alright, give me a second to look through your shit. Does not look like you have anything that's giving you magical resistance. So, this dex isn't normal. Oh, good. You succeeded. So that is 39 reduced to 19 points of fire damage. And Riven, because you know the fireball spell, you can tell that that was not a standard fireball spell. That looked a lot more painful. More imbued. This guy's turn. Zara is still a threat to this guy. So I'm going to toss one right there. Actually, hang on. Yeah.
Brawl?
Yes, please. Not for 7 more levels, Ren. That's the end of his turn. So it's going to toss Fireball at Chuzar. Vondar, you feel the heat of the fireball, but it is not burning you.
I'm out.
Does the darkness maintain while you're unconscious? Well, while you're thinking that over, Vondar, top of the order.
I mean, that's up to you.
I will target Czar and Carteret. You get 13 hit points back.
I've been shot. You're burning. Thanks.
Then we go 30 feet. I'm gonna head up this way. Do I want to move further? Yeah, I'm gonna. Is this rock actually here?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to Misty Step behind the rock to get some cover.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Alrighty, Kit. What can Kit do that would be helpful in this moment? They will Eldritch Blast. That is what they will do. And kill that one off. And unfortunately, I don't think Kit really has anything that allows for multiple attacks yet. So that is the end of their turn. Seeing only Kit. Thought I did. Oh, I see what you're saying. Only target one creature, blah, blah, blah. And is going to miss. Move down there. And, yeah, cast their spell. End of their turn. Czar.
I wanted them still bright light, or did that go away?
I don't remember. Let me ask that question.
So I'm gonna go with like the darkness started to like shrink in on itself when I went unconscious, and then my turn, I breathe. Bondar helps me, and then it grows back up to the normal 10.
Okay. Yes, the bright light's still next to you because the body on the ground is still glowing. You're gonna laugh, Grim.
Yeah, that's not good.
It might be. Considering you just killed 6 people.
Holy crap!
Riven had
2d4.
reduced. Riven reduced like a bunch of them down to exactly 1 hit point. And your AoE here was enough to kill kill a good portion of them. So, oh, hang on, I have to concentration check with a few of them because it's not prompting me to do concentration checks anymore. He succeeds, or rather, it does, but it like gives me that an actor no longer exists. All right, you're good.
For some reason that should have hit Vestale for 5 points of health.
Still, you come back to life with 5 points of health. No, that's like all of them.
But it's a disadvantage because I'm prone.
Doesn't matter. You rolled a fucking 49. And you killed another one.
Then I'm gonna get up and
He actually loses concentration. How about you? He takes some concentration.
go over here and dodge. Ended my turn. Actually, no, I got to double move to get here because I forgot I had to get up.
And so you said that's the end of your turn?
Yep, I just got to figure out how much I healed for the damages, and then
Well, let me know when you're good with that.
I'm good.
He doesn't know exactly where to aim, so he's going to aim right there. As you feel this blast of cold air that is kind of familiar by now.
Ah, I am an icicle.
Fortunately, because he could not aim it correctly, he killed two of his friends. That is the end of his turn. The steel.
Yeah.
They are significantly less
Oh,
than when you
I'm
started.
alive. I did not know I was alive.
Yeah, I gave you 5 health
Okay, cool.
because Vonder got me up. I was able to get you up. It's a chain reaction.
Okay, I think I'm still on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at this guy as I'm on the floor and say, fuck you. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Fuck that guy in particular. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 on this guy and 1 on that guy. On the other guy. Try to finish this up. $14 misses, I assume.
No, 14 hits.
Okay, 14 hits. Perfect. Okay, and he's down. Other 2 on that guy. Pretty sure 24 will fit.
Yep.
And 1 more. Okay, look, Scorching Ray is working like it should. Wow, these guys have baby AC.
I may have not bothered to use mage armor because some of you guys hit so high that it's not. There's no point.
And then I just kind of fall limp, laying on the floor. Burned, frozen, very cold, very miserable.
Yeah, that's fair. Riven, you don't see anybody. You think everybody is dead, but you also know that a few disappeared.
Can also grab a health potion and drink.
Alright, so 2d4 plus 2. No, that's bonus action. No, you did not see what direction in which they went. They literally didn't move before they went invisible. Alrighty. You have readied an action to cast Eldritch Blast. Mondar.
You passed out health potions, everyone, right?
Four.
Riven?
Yeah, forward everybody.
And they were 2d4 plus 2.
Correct.
I'll drink one of those. I gain back 6. Uh, for my action. I have a special bullet that can cast Fairy Fire, but I have no idea where they are. I'm going to step out from behind this rock. And it's 60 feet. Move 20, so I'm another 10 here. No, that's 60 feet. I'm going to hold my Fairy Fire bullet to hit them. If there's any indication that I see of someone invisible walking around.
Sure. Kit will ready in action to fire an Eldritch Blast if they see someone. For some reason, this wizard no longer wants to come out of hiding. Damn it, Zara, why'd you have to be such a threat?
Oh, I'm the tank.
A fireball explodes close to your location.
Did that help you guys?
Did I see the origin point?
No, because fireball literally just explodes from a point that you choose. It is not actually hurled. So yeah, okay. Let me rephrase. You saw the origin point of the fireball. It was like somewhere right here, but it literally explodes from that point rather than being thrown. And that is the end of its turn because they don't have extra. They don't have the ability to cast more than one spell a turn. Zar, no, stop it. Stop your bullshit. Okay, go for it. Why are you including both? He's already dead.
I don't know. I don't know which one's dead.
All right, so I gotta make another concentration check.
Does that pop him out for people?
No, it doesn't. He is still invisible.
Do I roll this with a disadvantage?
Yes, because you legally cannot see him. Not that that matters, because a 50 is going to hit.
Is he in an area that my dark heart can hit him, or do they fizzle out when they go towards him?
They wouldn't even know where to look for him. Your power doesn't tell you where someone is. It just hits them.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if, like, am I able to roll them? Or
No, you're not. I'd say not. Well, also, Darkheart literally says they can only be used with an attack, or a melee attack. I wouldn't rule this as a melee. Oh my god. Does he make it through? He is still invisible! The struggle is real. Anything else, Czar?
Yeah. Did I hit somebody?
Oh yeah, you hit someone twice.
No, I moved 5 feet forward top.
Oh no, you do not. Nope.
I moved. So that's 10. 15.
Nope.
20.
Nope.
25.
Nope.
30.
Nope.
35.
Nope.
40,
Nope.
45. 50.
Nope.
55.
Nope.
60.
Nope.
I ran out of movement. I end my turn.
So Mars, Czar's over here playing Minesweeper for you guys. Bastille.
Just run around flailing my arms. Ah!
You have a health potion, remember?
It is up to you whether you want to use it, Bastille.
Hold on. I wouldn't have given Bastille any of the health potions because she hates my chocobo.
Not what you said last session.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Bastille, you still with us? Yuki.
Is Bastille in this room now?
Doesn't feel like it.
See movement. I don't think they can hear it.
Right back. Oh, hello, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We are all waiting here patiently.
Sorry. There's nothing going on around me. My friends are acting weird as if we're not done.
Yep.
Is that the current situation?
Yep. Czar literally ran around playing Minesweeper for you.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
You have
And
health
don't forget
potions.
you have health potions.
Is potion of healing a bonus action?
Yes. To give it to yourself.
I'm gonna drop the potion. Cool. 8 points.
Decent.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
As you feel the magic to push out the spell go through, you feel a force stop it.
Did I just get counterspelled?
Yes, you did. This bitch is gonna stay hiding as long as he can.
Real life of you, Jet, to counterspell before I can even get access to it. All right.
That was still non-verbal. Well,
It's gonna always be nonverbal with these guys.
It doesn't even
Damn
matter.
it.
They're invisible in the first place. Yeah, they're. So we absolutely can't counterspell. For those of us that somehow have fucking counterspell,
They're within 60 feet of a steel. Just saying.
Detect magic's 30 feet, not 60 feet, but I get where you're getting at.
they have to have been within 60 feet.
Oh, fair. You are correct. Unless they're also a sorcerer who has distance spell.
Well, then they can't. You can't meta magic to put two meta magics on the same spell.
It's not meta magic that they're using. I said subtle spell just for your sake.
You know what? Fucking hell. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm just going to put the prone condition on myself. Because that's what I am. I don't even know.
Is that the end of your turn, Vastille?
I guess.
Ribbon.
did I end up hitting anybody with Eldritch Blast?
Nope. They haven't had to come out of invisibility.
How much health do I have?
20 out of 30.
Like over half?
Yes.
Okay, can I down another health potion?
Sure.
And then can I ready another action for one of them to pop out and cast a spell, or just pop out?
Sure. They don't actually have to pop out to cast a spell. They're not using regular invisibility. But sure, you can ready an action for...
okay.
You would know they're throwing around 5th level spells. Greater invisibility is only 4th.
You don't have
I'm
to
trying to remember
magic.
what spells I have also. What's up?
Do you have detect magic?
Do I have detect magic?
He does not.
I don't. I don't think so.
You're the first wizard who has run in this campaign who didn't have detect magic. That's beautiful, Riven. Thank you for giving me this. No, you did not. At least it's not on your sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I grabbed it. Oh well. Well, damn it. I just think.
Although I suppose, to be fair, you're not a wizard, so I guess you're keeping the meme dead.
Can I pick a large area that seems to be open? That would be they would be able to cast spells from and fireball in that direction because it should be free with the ancient language.
As far as you know, if you do that, you're gonna hit Czar.
Okay, I'm not going to do that then. Then I'll just ready Eldritch Blast again and keep it just ready in action for him to pop out and cast Eldritch Blast if I see one of them, or a spell come from that direction, and then I'll just cast it in that direction.
Okay. Vandar.
Alright, I am going to go 20 feet to there. Okay, I'm 30 feet away from Czar. And I'm going to continue holding my fairy fire.
Okay.
In case of any indication.
Yep. Kit's gonna do what they did last time, hold an action for Eldritch Blast.
Can I make a call out to Kit?
Sure.
Use your Tressum!
I am not going to do that because I am not the player.
All right.
I am never going to risk your guys' creatures because there's a chance I permanently kill them. It's easy enough to
I'll
do.
use my Tressum.
Before or after he kills all of you with a bomb. Let's see. Well, I mean, you're the threat, Czar, so he's gonna drop another fireball on you.
I use my reaction and my arcanomagnetic rings to shift the center point of that fireball 10 feet away from me.
Okay. All right, it's nothing.
Clutch rings.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is a wasted turn for him. Czar. That is a goddamn damn.
I found the body pile. I don't know which ones are dead.
Oh god.
Yeah. I don't know. I got
You
too
hear
close
a
to the body pile.
You hear a kerchunk. That sounds like a door's unlocking. So since he's not there anymore to concentrate, I'm gonna move the body that I have to show you exactly where he was, Czar. You could have kissed him. You walked so close to him.
Oh, because that was when I went up this way?
Uh-huh.
I went right by him? Shit.
It's literally the game. That's why I said you were a minesweeper, because it's literally the game of Minesweeper. You just barely missed the bomb.
Well, I figured if I started where I was and went a circle out, but then, he could have gotten in the middle of my spiral, that would have been fun. Ka-chink. I heard ka-chink.
And you would feel the effects of combat no longer over you.
Vasilla is going to scream at the top of her lungs. and go and punch this rock as hard as you can, which isn't very hard. Just scream, angry, infuriated, frostbite, bleeding, probably broken knuckles now, and just sit down with her back against it, just with her hands in her face.
Vondar, you would get 5 because you were the one closest enough to me that first round. 5 health.
Oh, great.
And then I'd say, well, if we have enough time, we can slowly heal. Well, I can try and alter it. Oh yeah, I'll try and alter it. But yeah, we can slowly heal.
You killed 2 of them. Best deal.
Yeah. I put 2 of them away after you all had done almost enough to kill them yourself.
Bastille. A red and gold energy siphons from the ground and shoots into your body. Travels through your body, down your arm, into your spellbook.
Is the rock angry at me that I punched it? All right, I'll check my spellbook.
I'm going to have to create it for you later, but a new spell has appeared in your book called Do Over.
2 over.
So 1 round, I gave everyone the healing. How long are we going to wait here?
Did it automatically apply?
I have been applying it.
Okay.
I jumped on the GM player to be able to apply it to you.
Are we at 3792 EXP?
Yes.
Okay.
You might not be able to use it yet, Vestille, but you will like it.
All right.
Where did my... Damn it, now I gotta go pull one of them up again.
Is it always night in here?
Yep.
Always night.
Damn it!
If you move too far away, I'm not gonna. Oh, you're probably already full. 'Cause you.
Mm-hmm.
Say what?
Jay, you removed those potions, right?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll remove them right now.
I'm good. How are you guys?
That is some powerful healing.
Good.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Should I? I
Sorry,
did
guys.
have it as because I have I had it on a little more damage, less healing. Should I have it like 50-50? What do you guys think?
I think 50-50 sounds good.
All right, I gotta edit my stuff. I just was able to change it because I got high enough in the DC. Which way do we go?
The store, I believe, is the.
Yeah. We shouldn't linger in a room that's not made for resting.
There you go, Visteel. Have fun reading that. I want you to know they could use this on you. You guys just never gave them the opportunity. So you guys go through the left door. So the one that prospectively would have originally led you to the beginning room.
The one, the one opposite to the one that we came through.
All right. See where you get taken. Oh, hey, it's this one. Awesome. So this is going to be disorienting. But as you go through the door that is technically to the west, you come out a door from the east.
I don't see how that would be disorientating as we're going through it, because we probably wouldn't realize that unless we had like.
Oh no! The moment you step into the room, it literally turns around to force perspective.
I see. Okay.
Which might give you some intel about this place. Just a little bit. So Pondar. Star. Here, Darkness of Doom. Then Monday. Hit. And Visteel. Oh, sorry, I should have added more to that description. As the room literally shifted you essentially to face east rather than west, you heard that familiar metal and stone grinding sound.
I'm gonna go up to this crystal. Does it have is one of those display crystals?
Yep, I was just pulling up the notes.
Oh, great dungeon! What are the rules of the room?
Well, they're literally displayed on the board. You need to get 5 questions right in order to proceed. If you get a question wrong, there are consequences. You may ask one statue one question or for its opinion, and it will answer you. One statue may tell the truth. The other statue will always lie.
And we can only
tell the
ask
truth.
It
either
says
one
that
person.
specifically.
Let's not count on the statues. How do we get the questions?
Just say start. A word. So the words on the board will change to just say start.
Start.
Question 1. How many hours are there in a day? A, 15, B, 25, C, 24, D, 56.
But it never said 29.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
You did?
How many
Here, I will
Repeat answers?
Oh, fuck. Sorry, but it's Celestial.
Fortunate for me, I speak Celestial.
Oh, yeah. 15, 29, 24, 56. Yeah, 2 of us do. Yeah.
It's funny that 24 is an answer. Hypothetically, there could be somebody that knows some deep, deep lore of this world and could still get it right.
I'm going to vote for 24. 29, sorry.
29. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm suspicious because it's such a simple question. I feel like
I'm
there's a
suspicious
trick to
because
it.
this place was built by Jinx and she hates the 29-hour day, but we don't know that. So
So you're submitting the answer B.
yeah.
You will notice above the door, across the way from you, 5 diamond-shaped stones that are kind of currently black. The first one turns green.
Oh, hey, we got it.
It was green good.
I think green is good. Red is usually bad. What's the next question?
How many pillars hold up the material plane? 1, A1, B8, C7, D4.
You're still speaking in language, by the way.
It's common now.
No,
Well,
You don't
apparently I
know
speak
common?
Latin.
And the truth
What?
comes out.
does your character sheet have common on it?
Does my character sheet not?
It
have-
does not.
It does not. Okay, cool. There we go.
That's funny.
Can
I
I
thought
make
it was
a
like,
history
you know-
or religion check to see if
Yes,
the character
of course.
knows more?
Yeah, of course.
I
So you can
like-
make a history, religion, or nature.
Can I make Arcana?
You can. I'm going to tell you it's going to be a lot higher, though.
I want to give
we'll just
Bondar
do it for free.
aid.
You gave Vondar 8, you said?
Yeah, I want to give Bondar aid.
Is that a D4 or an advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, okay, good. Question is based on history, would that be divulged? With a 21 and a 23 between the two of you,
You said nature we could do also?
yes.
So, because I can give advantage, give aid on a bonus, I will use regular action to do nature.
Okay. There's some debate to how many pillars hold up the material plane, mainly because the history is not organized. It almost seems like worlds have crashed together to change the perspective. So, Vondar, in your tribe, in your region of the world, you're told that there are 7 pillars that hold up the world. Each one is a representative of a metal, so like an iron pillar, a bronze pillar, a gold pillar, etc. Steel, likewise, your answer, based on your heritage and where you're from, says that it's 4, and they're known as the hearts. Czar, unfortunately, with a 14, the nature of pillars is they don't go hand in hand. You feel like there's probably some sort of entity that tells you some sort of entity that holds up the world, because I would say that you know of like the Titan / God Atlas, but
It's a giant turtle on the back of which is 4 elephants, on the back of which is the world, right?
sure.
No. It's a giant
Welcome.
octopus that holds up all the world with its many tentacles and cuddles it.
Sure.
Maybe it's referring to the hearts, the 4 hearts of the world. For my GWiz information, DM, who are the other what are the other 3 hearts? Heart is it like the heart of the south, heart of the east, and heart of the west?
Yes, there are the 4. But as far as Yuki's aware, so GWiz information, there is a slot also for each of the sub-cardinal directions.
I see.
But the 4 that you know, that she knows of, are literally the only ones she's heard of, and they've been enough thus far to hold it up. So you have 3 answers here.
Well, that what you just said is Yuki information, not the Stell information.
I think it's B, but
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Just go ahead and round us out for 4. Riven, apparently you're the tiebreaker.
I think.
What were our options? How many?
You have
1, 8, 7, or 4.
Well, I think we all know that there are more than 1 pillars because the question in of itself was plural.
Can I?
What are you
do a
talking
history-
about?
Can I do a history check with Riven?
Sure, go for it.
So, if they wouldn't have asked how many pillars hold up the material
Trick
world
question.
if it was 1.
It could
Those
be a trick
statues
question.
both tell lies, and if we ask them, they'll give us the wrong opinion. It's a trick.
Well, one of them will, the other won't.
One will, the other might give us
Trick.
incorrect information.
God damn.
And even he barely passed. If this were Baldur's Gate, you'd be getting your success on your roll.
Awesome.
As the DC in history was 25.
Jesus Christ.
Well, so this
So it
isn't
wasn't
like
one.
completely obscure information, but like I was describing to you, worlds have collided, so certain histories have been mucked up.
Mhm.
There used to be 5 material planes. There is now 1. But Riven with a 27, yes, the part of season 3 or campaign 3 was, and no, neither party went to investigate this, so I just left it alone. Something came and literally destroyed all the parts of the other material, material planes, and basically, since there was nothing to support them, they collapsed inward, leaving the first material plane, which is what you guys have lived on this whole time, being the only one left. But with a 27, you would know the answer is 4.
All right, and I will tell the group.
But
So
the
we
other
agree
part
on
that, but the other part that would sort of irk you, Riven, is technically, depending on when you came to this dungeon, the answer could also be B. But it is currently 4.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll say currently it is 4.
I agree.
All right, that's 2 votes.
But if the dungeon thinks it might be B, wouldn't that mean that the dungeon still thinks it's B?
No, the dungeon is sentient enough to know.
Oh.
But that is a fair question. The dungeon's administrator is sentient enough to know. And you'll see a second diamond above the door light up in green. This one, however, is not the next one. It is the 5th diamond in this row of 10.
Oh.
It's not asking us in order.
Fuck you. Not you guys. I tried to be funny. It slapped me down. So that message will basically disappear, and the next one will appear. Just give me some time.
Welcome, Kit.
Yes, welcome.
We went in back into the first room and we fought 10, I believe 10 or 20
16
wizards.
16 wizards who all could subtle cast, but it wasn't subtle casting. They just didn't have mouths.
Ah.
It was fun. Keep people falling down left and right. Vonder brought me up. I brought Estelle up. Riven fireballed them. I finished off a bunch. Still finished off some. You finished off some. It was good times.
What was the original name of the Black City? A. Towersburg. B. Carcunia. C. The Black City. Or just Black City, actually. Or D. Black Tower.
The Black Tower was there first.
I think it's B, Carcunia.
I politely disagree. Can I make a history check?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if this will go my way because I do believe that like certain things get fucky after 200 years.
But still, I'll assist you for advantage.
Perfect.
Riven, what are you going to do? Or Kit, what are you going to try and figure this
Well, I am not very good at pretty much most things like that. So
out? I'm going to try and give Riven advantage.
21.
Riven, are you making a history check?
Poking him.
I'm a memory mage. This should be my cup of tea.
Yes, but you haven't been around that long.
No, she certainly hasn't.
And once your magic gets strong enough, yes, this would be very easy for you to deal with. But at your current level, nah.
I mean, not even then. Like when I get powerful enough, I can only go back a year a minute. So it still takes like a long time to go.
I mean,
back
you said it.
far.
You said it yourself. After 200 years, things get a little fucky because that's as long as 3 campaigns is gone. Is this 200-year span?
So 28 was Riven's check.
But still, you actually have no idea. Because you feel like you've heard all 4 of these names before. With a 28 Riven, you would be able to narrow it down. Towersburg is the one that you're absolutely sure is not correct. And you're sort of sure that Carcunia is not correct. Sort of. Although Kit is over here making a compelling argument that it might be right. So your 50-50 currently is on Black City or Black Tower.
Yeah, that's
And then I would share that with the group.
in my unprofessional, unconfident opinion, that sounds right. One or the other, because I do know that the Black Tower was there for a long time.
Yes,
Correct, or do I-
that is a historically speaking, you'd have to roll a like 1 to not know that.
Yeah. Well, so the original name for the Black City, because the Black City, I believe, and correct me if I'm fucking up continuity with Estelle's knowledge, but I believe the Black City was constructed around the Black Tower. The Black Tower was there first. So I feel
Yes.
like maybe the original name of the Black City would be the Black Tower. I'm just thinking logically, but if anybody, that's again my unprofessional, unconfident opinion. What do you guys think?
Hmm.
You've been around longer than me.
I have not been around that long though.
Longer than me.
How old? Vasella is not an old elf. She is a kid, but compared to other creatures in the party,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and also Czar, maybe like a year old.
How long have you been down out here? 11 days! How long do kobolds live? 11 days!
Really? We're doing a sploot, whatever. Yeah,
Bert.
something like Bert. Yeah, a reference.
Anyway, these are questions for later. Does anybody have any other strong opinions, disagreeing or agreeing with me?
Well, the last
The
answer
logic
was
seems
D. What was the first answer? Was B. I'm gonna say C because we haven't answered C yet.
I cannot fault his logic.
In addition, would you call the city by the name of just a building that's in it? I mean, just because someone built a barn doesn't mean the original name of a town that's built around that barn is going to be Barn. It's
No,
going to
you're
be
right. You make a compelling argument.
So C, Black City. There we go. I think. Are we all in agreement?
Just so everyone's aware, my Eye of the Plains Runner can cast Contact Other Plane, so I could ask someone else.
Ask somebody old as fuck.
I mean, Riven could also ask someone else. He's in contact with beings who are much older than everybody in the party.
I am. No, wait.
Can you get in contact with them in the dungeon, though?
No one has tried it yet.
I think might
Is
not
Riven
appreciate.
in contact? I didn't think Riven was anymore. Well, never mind. Never mind. Can I ask Carcoon if the Black City was ever called Carcoonia?
Arcoon would say yes. Yes, it has been.
What was the
Of
original?
course he would. Well, now I'm gonna ask him. But what was the original name?
Figure it out for yourself.
But that doesn't help. I'm
It's
stuck in a dungeon.
Carcoon's-
I need help. Can I reach
No,
out to Yana?
I would like to say
Break-in.
I would like to say canonically that actually is correct from Carcoon's perspective, because when people bothered him for the name, that's exactly what he told them. Figure it out for yourself.
Jesus Christ.
You need to put the blinds back.
Oh, crap.
Goodbye. I'm leaving in your
So did you get a good answer?
Does Carcoon stay in a great pit?
Technically, he stays in a giant tower.
Oh, so he doesn't have a great pit of Carcoon.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Carcoon. I don't know if he has made a great pit for himself.
Maybe he could keep a Sarlacc in it.
So yeah, anyway. C or D?
I think the majority say C. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah,
Easy.
sure.
The 8th diamond in a row lights up red. And the word wrong appears across the screen before fading away.
I was right. It should have been Carcoonia.
Which
Very close on that one.
God damn it, was the Black Tower.
Is Carcoon older than the Black Tower? Or...
He made it, so yes.
So it was a Carcoonia. I was right.
All right, so the next question that appears. What is the highest form of magic? A, 9th level. B, epic level. C, divine level. Or D, aberrant.
Can I make an Arcana check?
A,
Can I make it?
because we haven't answered A yet.
Yes, you guys may make an Arcana check.
Can I give my self-guidance on the Arcana check?
Now I will accept
Sure.
your guidance. You are offering it.
Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You said you're going
actually,
to cast guidance?
We've been casting guidance the whole time.
Oh, well, you
Oh, yeah,
didn't
sure,
disclose that, but okay.
I don't see guidance being casted. There's no plus D4s on any of the rolls.
Oh, okay,
Well-
never mind. I assumed we were.
Well, I will I will aid you because I don't have that greatest Arcana, but I have proficiency in it, and I will cast guidance on you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
You only
Hold on,
rolled once.
hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You
yeah.
just used assist.
Oh, you give advantage?
I
Yeah.
was aiding
They
you
did
as
both.
well. Yeah.
Riven would definitely know this.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Vestel should be the one to know this.
There we go. And don't forget the D4.
That was 30.
30.
There is some debate
God damn it.
to which one is higher. And I'm saying this strictly because this is where your knowledge would be at. Because the world's knowledge doesn't even know the answer. But you would know divine casting goes up to 25th level. But no one, because the goddess of magic has never disclosed it, no one knows how high aberrant magic goes. But you would
So,
know, of the four answers, the highest that you know of is divine.
So,
But aberrant may be the answer.
I really wish I had my doll right now because then I could ask her. The highest confirmed use of a magical spell goes up to 25th level, and that is referred to as divine magic. However, aberrant magic is more of an asterisk of like how high it can go. Historically, DM, and if you'd like to make a history check, what is the highest known use of aberrant magic? How high has it gone in recorded history?
Go ahead and make a history check with that one. And I'd say at advantage, because this is also magic-based history.
$22.
As far as recorded history is concerned, the highest level measured is somewhere in the 20s. And it's because when you're measuring aberrant magic, it's not directly this spell happened at this time. Aberrant magic can be just as specific as making a monster ridiculously strong. So what would you measure creating an aberrant version of a mythic monster, so to speak? So that's the highest anyone has ever.
Part of me wants to answer aberrant magic.
But wouldn't aberrant magic be limited by the divine magic of the goddess of magic, who would be divine in himself?
It depends on which goddess of magic you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, so and I'm not sure if guardians are knowledge within our space at this point.
Well, they're not. They're also not gods of magic. They are guardians. They are. Even lower beings know that a guardian is not a god. They're something entirely different.
And the guardian of magic would say "fuck you" to that logic.
The guardian of magic and the goddess of magic are the same person.
I'm sorry?
The guardian of magic and the goddess of magic are the same person.
Yeah.
But if she's a goddess, wouldn't her magic be divine?
I would like to answer aberrant magic.
I agree.
I will follow the party, but I disagree. I really think it is divine. Because, yeah.
I need to trust my gut and not get talked out of things anymore.
Would River have any memory of this?
No, because you've never touched the highest level of magic.
No, but he has like memory of epic level spells, right?
Yes, but an epic level spell reaches at most 13th level.
Exactly, and he's seen Lucia cast higher instantaneously.
Yep.
The argument was between divine and
Aberrant.
Aberrant. So yeah.
I think I would go with aberrant.
I'd like to answer aberrant magic. Final answer.
For the purposes of this dungeon, aberrant is the correct answer. But Kit is not wrong either.
No,
because the goddess of magic could always make a higher level of divine if she chose to. She is the one who limits the highest form of magic to 25th.
That's the logic that I'm going off of.
Plus, I've seen that book. I've seen what it do, and I know that they're way higher levels.
Well, and I would point it out just because this is from a specific person's perspective, the administrator of the dungeons. But you can aberrantize a 25th level spell. which thereby makes it stronger.
Speaking of really stupidly high-level spells, is Carcoon still taxing all of the spellcasters in this world?
It has been temporarily suspended.
Noted.
But that is because there is something big that is expected to be coming. Something that was so scary that it had Charlie in a twist.
Oh, Charlie.
So yes, the fourth diamond lights up green. Come on. No!
Having a little trouble there, DM?
Keeps getting the same questions. Trust me, I'm familiar with the concept of rolling the exact same thing when you need a different number. Spent all yesterday dealing with it.
You see the board appear, and the first question with the correct answer is already just sitting there, so there's no other answer to choice. And then it disappears, and then it comes up again, and then disappears, and then comes up again, and disappears, and comes up again.
Error.
And then disappears. Oh god. I forgot that this was a question. What was the name of the original god of time?
I have no idea.
A. Jinx. B. Kronos. C. Ogma. D. Ori.
Ogham is the god of magic, I believe. Was a god of magic if he's even still alive.
I like A. Want to say B, but that's just because of what I know. But that's outside the game. That has nothing to do with in-game. So I like A in character.
I'd also like to point out to you, you have to differentiate between deities and titans. They are different classifications in D&D.
Oh, that is true.
I think I know the answer because of out of character knowledge.
Yeah, and I don't think it's Kronos.
I mean, from something that happened in campaign 3.
That's what I was thinking. Wasn't Kronos a Titan?
Yes, Kronos was a Titan. Actually,
No,
yeah.
I meant like specifically in this campaign. But
Yes.
yes. In mythology, yes, he was.
Absolutely was.
Yes. Huge fan. Huge fan of Greek mythology.
Yeah, that's after he screwed over Uranus.
Yep. And then ate his children.
Yep. And a
That's
rock.
what she said.
You gotta be a twofer. You can't just do one or the other. You gotta do them all.
And that's where he went wrong. He missed one.
He missed one.
He had a
Fucked up, and he missed one.
He got a gallstone instead.
You don't eat one baby. You eat all the babies.
I'm pretty sure it's not Ogham.
I'm pretty sure it is, actually.
You are? I thought Ogham was a goddess, and a goddess of like bards and shit.
Ogma?
Ogma.
Ogma.
You have to remember, gods have multiple portfolios.
Let me go religion check.
Sure, go for it.
I'll assist.
What's your bonus on religion, Vondar?
+2.
Okay, I will take the advantage. 24. Specifically, like on Ogham, what is because if I Yuki the player am thinking of Ogham from Forgotten Realms, that's a goddess, and that's not a deity of time in the first place.
Both of those are incorrect. Ogma is genderless. He has appeared both as male and female at various times throughout D&D history, and Ogma has a large portfolio being a greater god. So he could be, or she could be, a god of magic.
But you said time.
And time. So, by 24, you don't know who the hell Jinx is.
Eh,
That is a strange name. B was a Titan. And I will give you this. C, you know, a part of Ogma's, not Ogham, it's Ogma, portfolio is time and magic. And D, you don't know who that is either. In fact, you've never even heard of a god named Ori.
Oh, no, I saw him. He was in line. He was in line with us when we were getting our quest for here. I don't think it's D.
Maybe we should use the statues.
I'm gonna go with Vondar's C.
Seeing as religion is not my thing, I will trust in them, even though intuition says jinx. But then it's because of different things.
I completely abstain here.
We gotta get what? Is it like we gotta get X right before we get X wrong?
I believe
It looks like it, yeah.
Well, no, it just said every time you get one wrong, there are consequences, but you need 5 right in order to proceed.
We're already at 3, aren't we?
Yes,
3
we
and
are
2.
at 3.
3-1. Oh,
Yeah,
3-2.
Or 3-1.
right.
No, 3-1. Sorry, 3-1.
Oh yeah, Karkuni and we got that one wrong.
Mhm.
I like Agma. I like Vondar's. Do we want to save the they will most likely be wrong Egyptian dudes over there until like a different question, maybe possibly the last question? Or do you want to try them on this one?
I don't even know what to ask them and how to build and do a check to make sure that they're not lying.
I think I'll go with C.
Sure. See,
Is C the final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, building tension.
God damn
Tell me about it.
The 10th diamond in the row turns red.
Yeah, it was jinx.
The question fades away. And I'm going to stop rolling for these because you guys have answered more than the remaining questions. So I'm just going to
Wait
start
a
going
sec.
down the list.
So if it cycles up for the other questions, like the ones that we got wrong, do we get the right? Do we see what the right answer is?
No. Because in order to pass, you have to go through 5. So if you answered 8 wrong, for example, and 2 right, you can still go back and re-answer. There's what I was looking for. Who is the origin of magic? A. Goddess Lucia. B. Mystra. C. Eros. Or D. Infinitus.
We're gonna limit this down right now.
Are you?
I think it's got to be A or B.
Pretty sure it's A or B.
We haven't.
The question, though, is Lucia knowledge in our circle currently?
Oh, yeah. Mystra does not exist in this setting.
Okay, then probably.
But she did, right?
No.
Not in this setting.
Not to you.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
There is
this
there's a select group of people who would know who Mystra was.
That's
But in
true.
this particular
Different
setting.
of the word origin. You could think it means who is the first entity to make magic or to bring magic into this world, or who currently is the source of magic. Both of which I feel like could be fulfill the definition of the word origin. That being said, I think the answer is A.
Anyone object?
I don't. Man, it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic questions and I don't know. So
I mean, I could make an I could give an Arcana check bonus to someone because I don't have a very high Arcana, but
I'll go ahead and just make the roll for funsies.
with advantage. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with my final answer on that. Or did I roll 19? What did I get? It's not showing me my result.
26.
26.
Up
Okay, well,
3.
yeah, I will take one.
You
of
did
those
roll
to
a
that.
19 plus 7.
As far as Riven would be willing to share, it would be Lucia. And he says that with certainty.
Do you have any information to offer on that roll, Jet, that would counter Lucia?
No.
I think we're going to go with final answer is Lucia.
Agreed.
Goddess Lucia.
And we finally get an A answer, possibly.
The ninth
That's the important.
diamond. The ninth diamond, and the row lights up red as the question fades away.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well now.
Yeah, I thought you guys were wizards.
Would you mind keeping track, Grim, so we know where we're at the moment? Thank you. Okay, so the next one in the row. I'll just start doing it this way.
God damn, I was confident on that one.
Too confident.
Your confidence might be misplaced only because it's a trick question. What is the name of the first being ever born? A. Infinitus, B. Excelga, C. Jinx, or D. Zeus?
It's definitely not Zeus.
B. Excelga.
What is the name of the firstborn? I remember Yuki throwing all kinds of divination magic and legend lores at the firstborn and getting nothing back.
And I can proudly say, out of character, even Grim doesn't know the answer. He could probably make an educated guess based upon what's there.
Out
Okay,
of
we're all
character, I
stumped,
think.
right? Nobody has anything to even take a stab at this. I'm just gonna guess A. That's not my final answer, but I'm throwing that into the group right now.
Out of character, as I understand it, Jinx exists at all times at the same time. So she would have been at the beginning of time.
But she wouldn't be the firstborn. Who would be the first thing she created after that?
The first ever born. I don't think at that point Jinx would have been born, but that's again, this is all out of character knowledge.
That's what I said. And it's like,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
So it's like, Jet, I don't like you anymore.
You know what? Infinitus was on that last question.
Yes, was.
It's possible
And
this
Jinx was a
was the
few
first being born and the source of magic. Like magic was the first thing. That would
That makes some sense.
That makes sense.
I like Vondar's answer.
It's Vondar's answer now. Gotcha. Okay, you know what? I got the last one wrong, so I'll accept that.
Why? Why are you voting Infinitus too? I thought you were
I-
voting
I
A.
originally- I originally threw out the guess of Infinitus.
Oh,
But
I thought
he
you
had
said
better
A.
reasoning. I said A, Infinitus.
Oh, A is Infinitus. I'm catching on.
Vondar,
So-
would you like to have the honors?
And A would be the firstborn thing. Would usually go A in order.
I no one even thought of the last guy. They're like, no, screw that guy. I think we got people saying A. We're gonna go with A.
The second diamond in the row lights up green.
Yeah.
And there you go, Yuki. You now finally know what the name of the firstborn is.
Thank fucking God. But Yuki, the character.
Was it Infinitus?
It is Infinitus.
Yuki, the character has met him, but only Vastel knows his name. I really wonder where the fuck Niffle is right now. My headcanon is she did alright for herself. So we have 4 correct and 3 wrong, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Does the last one light up right? Because we got it. We got that question.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
no. It only applies to whatever question is active.
Not ones we ask ourselves, huh?
Which one of these do I throw at you to mess with you?
Well, aren't you down to like 3 questions?
I am. That's why I'm trying to decide which one's the right one.
So
Someone
just
roll me
a
a D3.
D6 or a D3. Yeah.
Two,
like-
two, my lord. Pick 2.
Oh, you want me to pick 2? Okay, that's easy enough. What is the name of he who keeps the tower? A. Steward Redguard. B. Carcoon Ante. C. Carcoon Kumiko. Or D. Cedric Novus.
He's never given me his last name, god damn it.
Look at Riven. Whatever you say is what we're going with. This one's all on you. You can ask him.
I'm gonna try to reach out to Carcoon and ask him what his last name is. He's about to troll the fuck out of me. Ready for this?
Isn't it C? Cartoon Kumiko?
wait. Ask him if his name is
Bet.
Carcoon Kimiko or Carcoon Novus.
Sorry. Oh, fucking died there.
We will ask him. Do we get a response?
Phone a friend.
Phone and Carcoon.
Phone a Carcoon.
One moment.
This man's gonna tell me he can't train me anymore after I've bugged the shit out of him after this session.
It's good.
The answer that comes back is I'm just Carcoon.
I don't like it.
You just put the last name.
I respond with, I need a last name. Just pick one.
Who do you think you're talking to?
The same guy that's about to end my life here in a minute. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. We all got to go sometime.
It's Kumiko. You mentioned that like weeks ago. I'm telling you, it's Kumiko.
It's funny because
If I had to give myself a last name, it would be Carcoon Keeper.
What was it? Carcoon the
Carcoon Keeper. Yep.
Damn it. That's not an option.
Pretty
going
sure
to-
it's
I'm going to
C.
attempt to
Telling me
use
it's a-
contact other plane through my Eye of the Plains runner.
Dude.
Sure, you can
And
do that if you'd like.
I'll ask my patron this question, if I can. I think I need to save, right?
Yeah, hang on, let me sec. 1 sec, I need to pull up that spell. Just contact other plane.
I think it's like an intelligence save.
Sounds right, but
Yeah, well, you need to take an intelligence save to like avoid psychic damage.
yeah, so it's an intelligence save.
Yeah. Is it against my DC? Because my DC is 15.
No, it's a flat DC, and you succeed. Like you literally meet the DC. That's pretty good. You can ask the entity up to 5 questions, and I have to give you 1-word responses.
Is the keeper's name Carcoon Kimiko?
Yes, I'll ask that.
Give me a second. I'm gonna, in a rare turn of events, I actually need to make a check with this person because I don't know if they know. Only because I mean they run sort of in the same circle, so it's probably possible. But give me a second to roll here. They should be fairly good at this because they are an artificer by trade. His answer would be no.
All right, then I say we go Carcoon Anti.
I feel like the real
Yeah,
answer.
I'll go with
isn't
that.
even- I feel like the real answer isn't even like Carcoon. Like I bet like Cedric is like Carcoon's original name or something stupid.
I was thinking the same thing. Like it's like that Carcoon's he doesn't like his name, so it's like Stuart Redgardus, but yeah.
Well, it's
So-
definitely Carcoon, but the question is, you know what, Riven? I really want to hear the answer. Does I want if you ask Carcoon, does the name Cedric Novas mean anything to him? See what he says.
Oh, I get 5 questions. I'm sorry. I'll ask, is the keeper's name Carcoon Anti?
How you doing there, Jet?
It would have to be this particular patron. I'm gonna have to give you a 1-word response or 2-word response because he's powerful enough to alter spells. Sort of. Oh, I can utter a short phrase instead of an answer. I didn't miss that part. Yes. So sort of.
If you wanted to get around that, you could have just said kinda.
Florida
Yeah.
is also.
What about Stuart Redguard
No.
or Cedric Novus?
No.
All right. Thank you. And that's it. Carcoon Anti.
The last diamond you needed lights up. That was the 6th diamond answer. Then
What
you'll
color
hear
was
the
it?
green.
Cool.
Sorry. Yes, it was green.
We got it.
And the doors kerchunk.
Guys, get the fuck out of this room.
Maybe you should use the 5th question.
As you're
If it's 8 has to go.
As you're leaving the room, all of you take 3 damage.
I also took 2 psychic damage from my eye, and I can't use it again.
Okay. Duly noted.
Are you now blind?
No, I just can't use the spells attached to it.
Oh, okay.
That does not sound good.
It's just 3 spells.
Oh. Interesting. You guys find yourselves back in the restroom again.
I'm good with a short rest.
How long ago has it been since we rested?
You're unclear.
How many hours are left, nice tower person entity thingy?
112 hours remaining.
It's like 148, I think, when it started.
Correct. 147.
147.
We ain't got time to fuck off. Man, I'm flying.
Short rest then?
A short rest would be fine with me.
Yeah.
All right. Within like 2 seconds, you guys get healed up the 3 points of damage that you guys take.
Can I get 4?
The second round of healing, you would finally be healed up there. Still.
Thank you much. I'm gonna burn my arcane recovery to get some spells back.
I'm getting all my spells back.
Me too.
Both of them.
Same.
I'm getting all my spells back too.
I also get all my spells back.
You know what? I feel left out. I also get my spells back.
Do you even have spells?
No, not right now. I have an option, but the desert hurt, so I'm like, screw spells. And then when we came in here, they're like, spells may have consequences, so I'm like, screw spells.
Uh, Well, if anybody at any point wants to RP with me in the next week, we can switch this into the short rest for us to have the conversation, or we can have it right now. As we all huddle around.
Argue with him about what?
About what Bravenholt had said. Does anybody have any thoughts, any suggestions that they want to put forward?
Yes, remember he suggested that you pick one who will be your actual champion, because only one person of the party can actually claim the fragment of the king.
I feel like that should not be a question we should be answering when we get
No.
there.
I do not think it should be me, though. So the question is, which of y'all should be the one getting this fragment?
But you're still allowed an opinion, even if you don't want it for yourself. Riven, Vondar, and maybe myself. That's who I would suggest.
Riven would not be interested at all.
No?
Nope.
So we are down to 2.
Vondar, what is it that you want? Why? I'm curious. Why are you here? I never really believe I've asked this question of you before. I think I've only actually asked that question to Feldnot.
Mostly I'm here in case someone I don't think should have the throne is in the running. I'd like to do something to oppose them, you know?
I think that's pretty much the same reason I'm here.
Seems all but one of us is thinking of the same pathway. It's less
No,
of
I want it.
wanting.
That guy can't have it.
I'm
Maybe his brother.
I don't know. I came to this. I didn't want to get married. That's why I'm here. If you all think that I could, that I wouldn't ruin this empire, then maybe I should accept. But I wasn't expecting it. This was not why I had joined. But if you all think I can,
Heavy is the head that holds the crown.
I come from a noble family to the south. We know it's well, I'm never going to hold my family's noble title. I have 2 older brothers that will hold that title. It still has been part of our education that yes, that's not something that should be taken lightly, and that's not something that should be taken for one's own benefit.
So you come here because you don't want to get married, right?
That's why I originally came here, is because
Do you know what happens if you become the empress?
I rule this empire.
You will have to marry.
See, here's the difference, though. Is I
get to
imagine if I do, it will be to somebody that I would like to marry. I will be able to choose whether over my father just selling me like a piece of meat.
That seems like a nobler view.
I'm not against getting married. I'm against somebody telling me who I'm going to marry.
Well, and as empress, you would choose who you would be able to tell your father who you're going to marry, and not the other way around.
And I mean, even if I didn't become an empress, I would hope that any of you would be able to tell my father to go kick rocks for me.
Oh, I can tell him that anyway, but that has nothing to do with being in power.
It kind of does, because if you don't have the power to back it up, he'll tell you to go kick rocks.
I can be quite persuasive when I want to be.
Vasel kind of smiles endearingly at that, at the support that you're showing. Maybe sometime we should have Feldnot in here too, because I think he probably might have something to say to that as well. I talked to him before, and he said that he's more focused on making sure that the wrong person doesn't get on the throne, which I think is all of our interests.
Not
But
mine.
I do not want to have this conversation without him as well. I'm
God
sorry, what was that, Czar?
I got in this group to become emperor.
We're gonna put that man in a safe room, a padded room, an indestructible room.
Fine, if you guys don't want to talk to me, then I get in a cocoon.
Somebody pick that up and bring it with us.
As
Can
the
I actually-
cocoon grows bigger.
Can I actually check on my egg?
Can I put the cocoon? Can I roll the cocoon into the bag of holding?
It gets too big for a bag of holding as it bursts open. And hang on, this is very important. I have to check what day and what time it is now.
The egg is hatching?
Okay, no, we still got a
so-
couple days. As the small creature Czar goes in, the cocoon grows bigger and bigger until a large being who's as big as Riven comes out.
Oh.
So do we now need to discuss your qualifications? The new one that come out.
Feldnot?
He looks at you, but still, fuck your nobility. I'm a demigod. And I mean, his voice is like 3 octaves lower than before.
All right. Very well
But,
then.
but to be fair, yes, I would tell your father to go kick rocks and drown in the lake while he's at it.
I don't hate my father. I just don't want to get married to whoever paid him money or political connections or promises or whatever. That's a lot to unpack. But yes, we should know before we get there who is going to receive the blessing. And if you think that your godhood, your demigodhood, puts you in that role, do you think it does?
I mean, I already stand to inherit an empire larger than this one, but it wouldn't hurt to rule 2 empires.
That is terrifying. A terrifying thought.
Oh, you think that's terrifying? Just wait a couple more days. I'll be even more terrifying then.
Alright.
As the cocoon wraps around him and he starts to shrink back down into a small size. By this point, an hour has passed.
So do we move on now?
Let's listen.
I think we'll have to do more of those hard questions.
It's a difficult question to answer.
Well, as far as you know, you have 5 more rooms to figure it out.
Yep. Alright, moving on. Oh, hey, I'm no longer prone.
Okay. All right.
Somebody take
Hold
the
on.
prone thing off of me. I can only add or get more.
It's
prone.
right click.
Oh. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right click makes it either take off the small box or apply a larger icon to your token.
Thank you.
Or actually, sorry.
I don't even remember this one. God, it's been too long. I don't even remember doing that. Oh, it's okay. Past me can't name it the same thing across multiple mediums. That's okay. You guys were here. Just gonna do this because it's a lot easier than copying. Over here. All right, riddle. So as you enter the door to the north, you hear that grinding and stone sound again. As the oh god, I forgot. This one's really complicated. Complicated for me, maybe not for you. As you guys come in, you're oriented to the east. You hear the grinding of metal and stone again. Sorry, just moving some stuff around. So as you come in, you'll see there actually is no other door except the door that you came through. You will see on a giant board of stone to the north something that looks like a bunch of words. And at the end of the words there appears to be 3 square, like cubic slots where these objects are supposed to go. Trying to find my notes on something because I wrote them down for you guys specifically. I guess oh, there we go. Yeah, so do whatever you'd like to do.
Comprehend languages.
Also, I forgot, Riven, your egg is still whatever it was the last time you saw it, and it looks fine.
Okay.
So you're going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
What does it say on the various boards?
Hang on, I am just double checking. I had to check the rules of the room. As you go to cast Comprehend Languages, nothing happens. You don't feel the magic, you do everything right. You pull out the correct things, the pinch of soot and salt from your material components bag. You get ready to cast the spell, and it's a strange feeling, and when he does this, the rest of you would notice the same feeling. There is no magic in this room at all.
I think this is a room with no magic.
Dungeon, can we get the rules for the room?
Complete the sentence in order to exit.
Oh, what are these blocks down here?
So, what languages do you read?
Dwarvish and Gnomish.
So you'll see a bunch of blocks that have. You can tell that it's writing, but most of them you do not understand. But you do see like a a G in the Gnomish script. You see an IH in the Dwarvish script. You see a T in the Dwarvish script. So you see various, like, none of them are words. They all appear to be letters or a set of letters in various languages.
Anything in Draconic, Goblin, or Sylvan and Common?
On the board in front of you, no.
Hold
Hold on, wait, say those again.
Draconic, Goblin, Sylvan, Common.
Goblin, yes. Sorry.
Is it Goblin or I'm a Goblin?
If you know I am a Goblin, you also speak Goblin, but it's not the other way around. But it is specifically Goblin, so it's very rough compared
to what I'm used to. Okay.
Yes, so for those who speak Goblin, just gotta see if I can do this right. I need to practice this. Not at all. So who speaks Goblin?
I do.
Kit.
So Kit, Yuki, and obviously the Goblin.
What if he was raised and never was taught his language? There are a lot of people who should speak Spanish that speak not a lick of it.
And I assume you don't speak Goblin, Vondar?
No.
Okay. I think this allows you access. Hang on. So in the journal section, there should be under the same one where you see rules on the wall, there should be now a new one.
Yes, for those who speak Goblin. Finish the sentence riddle. Blank, 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 since, blank, beginning, we, blank, be here past the blank, 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 few, blank, blank, forgotten, who, blank, 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 blank.
If it helps, there you go. Since he described it out in detail, that would be what you'd understand.
I don't suppose I get any additional hints with Celestial in the mix, do we?
No.
Okay, I think that's the only one that anybody didn't say yet.
Go over. Do these stones show anything in Goblin?
I would say basically, if you take the time to dig through, you'll find pretty much every letter or 2-letter combination that you could imagine you need, but it will take you time to find what you're looking for. Also, I should state, just to make this clear, the 3 blanks that you need to fill in are the actual last 3 of that sentence I posted. So on the wall, you literally see like 3 square holes that I'm sure you've deduced by now. You needed to take these blocks and put in the right combination for.
Yeah.
And the board doesn't have Dwarvish or Gnomish.
No.
So that word between since and beginning I believe it's going to be the.
Oh yeah, you can tackle this however you'd like. This is just for those who speak Goblin. That is the parts you understand, and when you read it, it's not because it's in Goblin, but it's kind of like, and it's a language similar enough to Goblin that you understand those portions.
I see. So, sorry if you already explained this, but what's on the blocks?
So I mean, depending on which pile you're looking at, you can tell that they're bits of language. So like it appears to be single letters or 2-letter combinations of specific, just specific pairings. So like IT, IE, IO, or I, or just T, or just S. But for you, it's not every one you know exactly what it is, because you can tell that there are other language scripts mixed in with each pile of blocks.
Uh-huh.
So you get the feeling you could find exactly what you're looking for, but it's going to take some time if it's not right in the front.
And so the blanks on the script, are those things that we can't read, or those are the holes?
So the blanks that you can see before the question mark are the one parts you can't read. The blanks after the question mark are the actual holes. So there are 3 holes that you need to fill.
Okay.
So the blanks before are the riddle, and the 3 are the answer.
Yeah, it's just hard to format when you're posting it.
So if someone could read certain other languages, they might know what those other words are, so we could have a better language.
Yeah.
The 2 blanks before the question mark are probably MI.
Or who are we, or who are you?
Looking at the blocks, could I find a who are we or a who are am I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually
Oh,
messed
never
this
mind.
up.
Those
I
are
actually
the
messed this up a little bit. So the first blank that you need to answer is actually more of a rectangle than a cube. The second one would be a cube, and the third one appears to be a smaller rectangle than the first one, but it is bigger than a cube.
So I think we're solving a puzzle with half the pieces. So first,
We have been here since the beginning. We will be here past the end. Something, something, something. You, something, something forgotten. Who are we? And then the answer.
Can I
and some of
find
the
the word
I should say some of
sans
the
in the
letter
front?
combinations go up to 4.
we will be here since the beginning of time. We'll be here until the end.
Czar, who the hell's that? Is that that new Goblin show on the Goblin Network?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta have things that suck in order to know when things are cool.
Is any of the script dwarvish script?
In these blocks, in the piles, yes. In fact,
Okay.
you see Dwarvish, Elvish, and Goblin, and Celestial.
Okay, so the blocks that all have that. What about the riddle? Does any of it have languages that use dwarvish script?
No.
Okay.
And everyone's listed all their languages, right?
Yeah, if you want to, you could list them out in chat. That way we can make sure we're not missing anything. Because, I mean, I precursory looked at everybody's sheets to know what languages you spoke, but that doesn't mean your sheet was up to date.
Right.
And so these blocks, they don't seem like they're very long in duration. It's just syllables.
Sorry, I did have to correct myself now that I looked at the answer. Some of these go up to 4 letters. Wait, is that 4 or 5? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 5 letters. So some go to 5, some go to 1, some go to 3. But I will say there is no block that is bigger than 5.
Can we get? Can I start? And maybe I should start working on this. But can I get a translation for each of these blocks?
Sure.
So I know what our potential answers are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but did you get my question?
Yeah, I told you that you can find any combination. There's not really a specific set here. There are more. I know there are 10 on the screen, but there are more than 10 there. These are just to
Oh,
represent piles.
okay. So there's like a shit ton of blocks.
Oh yeah, these are like mountains. I just didn't really
Okay.
have the tile set for that.
Yeah. Okay. So three word answer. They will be here. They were here since before time, and they will be since the beginning of time. And they will be here after. So, makes me think elementals, primals, primordials.
Riddles are rarely that literal.
Yeah.
I suspect it's something like few have been forgotten. Those 2 blanks.
Hmm.
The cube might be of. What you say, cube? If I compare the size of the hole to the blocks that are down, does the cube size one look like 1 letter or 2?
Both actually. When you look at the 1s and 2s, they're about the same size.
Okay. blank of blank. Maybe.
Okay. Here.
Somebody make a perception check. I mean, between the group of you, you all have a decent amount of languages to work with. You just also have a lot of overlap.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was
Vondar,
Jesus.
Oh, I had advantage actually. Nope.
Vondar, you would notice in the reflection here on the floor, one of the tiles is actually different. It looks like it's almost glowing. This one right here.
I'll take a closer look.
You see in Dwarvish, in case you are stuck, I can give you a hint, but it will cost you.
Says here we
And
can
in
get a
fact, I want you to make me an insight check because this actually might apply to you. You're the only one in the room who would be able to make this insight check. This handwriting looks incredibly familiar. Almost like it looks similar to the manual you were reading the other day.
says we can get a hint, but it may cost us something. Or maybe me something. Do we want a hint?
I mean, uh, I'll take the hit.
I'm
If
kind
we
of
get a
glad
hint.
for withdrawals at this point. I've always, I the player have always hated fucking riddles.
I'll take the hint.
This is a since you are the one who so you're pressing the button, right? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Since you're pressing the button, this change is permanent to you. You learn a new language. Edit your sheet, put on your languages. You feel the entirety of a language you did not understand. And sadly, it's probably one you didn't want to understand. Just like forced into your brain. It is now on your languages.
So can I try to read the
Mm-hmm.
first?
I was actually going to get the thing for you. Gray, you now have ownership over this page, so you should be able to see it now. So under the Aeon's Dungeon and finish the sentence riddle, you should see a page now.
We have. Let me just put it together. We have blank here since the beginning. We will be here past the blank. All should blank us, but blank for a few all have blank. Blank.
Wait, put it up again. Let's try this. Highlight it again, because I think I could see it when you were doing it.
It's in the chat.
Ah,
So the first one's the goblin, the second one is the new language.
ah. Me too.
I'm typing out the full version right now.
We will be.
And I'm inserting guesses and asterisks to indicate that we don't know that for sure.
How did? So, would you tell us that you learned a new language from that, or is it a one-use thing?
Oh no, it's
No,
permanent for him. He now knows this language.
No, I mean, could someone else touch it and get a different language? Would he tell us that he just learned that from that? And is it possible?
I told you it came at a cost.
And as you're reading Fondar, you would hear that sound of metal and stone scraping happen almost tornadically. It's moving faster than it did before.
How much time is left?
Time remaining is 66 hours.
Okay, this place is
We've
a
been made
accelerated
up
time
40
place.
hours.
Yeah, this place is accelerated time. All right, so
Is there a way to
basically
slow times down? I'm asking the tower.
we have been here since the beginning. We will be here past the end. All should remember us, but save for a few, all have been forgotten. Who are we?
All should remember us, but all but for a few have forgotten us.
Can I, looking at the shapes of the blocks, you said the biggest one is 4, and then there's the smaller rectangle that would be 3, and then the cubes are either 1 or 2.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 4, 7, 8 or 9 characters.
Yeah.
Guardians is 9 characters.
Possible.
That isn't like 3 things. So the Guardians.
But it's not necessarily 3 separate words.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I yeah, that is. But you said that riddles are so rarely so straightforward, but I think it's worth a try.
I think the riddle was the different languages, not
Not the
That's
the
that's why it would
riddle
protect
itself.
against using magic, because it stopped people from like me from just
Well, by
being
that
able to
logic,
easily read it all.
it could also be primordials. But Guardians, that works too.
We could try both, can't we?
We can. I'm
Let's
gonna
start with
start
Guardians and then move
digging
to.
in the pile for words and syllables that will be helpful in constructing those two answers.
and try first. I'm gonna try first.
Or where would you? So you're looking in your pile, Vestiel. Which pile would you look at, Vondar?
I'll go to this one in the corner here.
I love it because the player literally told me to give this to you if you took the hint. Vondar, as you walk over, there is one block with 5 letters that is glowing compared to the rest.
I'll pick it up.
In your new language, the letters G-U-A-R-D are glowing.
Take this one. If I look at the other piles, do I see any other glowing ones?
No.
I'll put this in.
Vestiel, odd or even,
No.
high or low?
Highly odd.
Highly odd it is. Well, it's high, just not odd. So this is going to take you some time, but you do find in your pile A and S.
Found it. I'll take it over and slide it in.
In Kit.
I'm not exactly good at any of this stuff, so
Higher, low, odd or even?
low odd.
It is high even. As you search through this pile, you do not find a single I anywhere. You swear you've come across 6 copies of O.
Can I go back and make an investigation check, or maybe make another roll?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Which one would you like?
Make an investigation this time. Thank you. 20. Yeah, after a few minutes, you find an I.
Perfect. I'll hop my little elven ass over there to slide it in.
You hear?
No, there's
Yeah,
too many O's over here.
you got the spaghetti-o pile. And you hear the ka-chunk as the door unlocks.
It's like that one video from Salmonella. These are all girl yells!
How many cubes do they need?
Was it to the north? Is that what the door is? Oh, yeah.
No, that's literally the door you came from.
Oh, it's the same door. Okay, yeah, sure. You know, utility and geometry be fucked.
And in case you were wondering what the riddle was, I will share that to everybody. You guys were very close. But the next time Lynx gets on, you guys should thank him, because he's the one who literally built that hint for you. Because he and I were talking about this, because he's running Monster of the Week on occasional Sundays for him. Me and a couple friends, and we were talking about this. And he's like, "Bro, that puzzle's fucked." And I'm like, "I know. I'm sorry. I rolled the 3 languages. Okay."
I'm just glad that we got some of them.
Oh, I changed the last one to Goblin, so you guys got something. Because
Oh
the
my
third one was, I was like, I don't think anyone would ever speak this language. Because
What
it was one of the
language was that?
D&D Beyond ones. It was,
Uh,
Dimodend.
oh,
What? Yeah, no, we would need a god that spoke every language or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
either that, or I would have had to been lucky enough to have have taken the invocation to read all written language. And I
Yeah.
don't know if that would have still worked, but technically it's constant.
Oh yeah, no,
so
that would I would have allowed that.
it's just because I cast the spell. Well, yeah.
Yes, the spells were forbidden in this room.
Yeah.
As you guys go through the door, a familiar white room appears.
This is the entry room, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can we ask the tower if there's any way to regain time?
There is not.
Is there a way to slow time so it doesn't go by as fast?
There is not.
We should probably just start sprinting. Should we go back through this door? Or should we go through that door? You know, no way that door over there was an exit, because that's what it would logically be. So maybe we should just go through that door.
What are the rules of this room?
It's just the beginning room. It's literally like the waiting room. So there should be the paper that says rules on the wall.
Has the paper with the rules changed?
Nope.
I guess we just go. I say we
Yeah.
go back to where we came.
Probably through this door.
Oops. A little bit farther over. There we go. And as you enter this room, you again get sickly reoriented. Actually, no, you guys went through the east door, right? The door you came through?
Yes.
Oh, so for once, you're not being reoriented. As you come through, you come to a very... actually, this room is lit. Hang on.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Are these treasure chests we see around the room and treasure
Yes.
on the floor?
Yeah, you are walking on literal mountains of iridium. So if you guys have
Are we
ever
supposed-
wondered what iridium looks like, kind of basically, it's this color.
Should we collect this? Are we
No,
supposed to put it in the
no,
chest?
No, absolutely.
Are we
not.
supposed to fix the broken chest?
What are the
Nice
rules of
tower.
this
What
room?
is the rule? Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
Either collect all the treasure or defeat all the enemies. To proceed.
How many enemies are in the room?
You're the first person to ask that. 6.
Does anything
Are-
happen to Vestel?
Are these 6 enemies called mimics?
It does not answer.
I want to keep
Well-
the treasure chest.
Well, there are 5 broken chests, and there
You're
are
gonna kick the
5
treasure chest.
perfectly fine chests.
Try kicking this chest.
As you kick the chest, we'll find out what happens next time.
On Dragon Ball Z. Oh wait, no, this is not Dragon Ball Z. I need something with that one.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.